Alright, guys, welcome to today's match prediction for the Champions League. Let's just kick start right away. We have a game in hand, interesting games. Atletico Madrid versus Barcelona, Arsenal versus Sporting, Bayern Munich versus Real Madrid, and lastly Liverpool playing and hosting PSG. So we already know the fixture of this fixtures, the first leg, how it went. Just to go through and scroll through and also list their aggregates, as we know. Atletico Madrid have they won their first game against Barcelona with a 2-0. So the aggregate is 2-0. The Arsenal versus Sporting, Arsenal played Sporting away and won them by 1-0. So the aggregate there is 1-0. Then for Bayern Munich against Real Madrid, in the first leg, Bayern won Real Madrid in Santiago Bernabeu in the home stadium of Real Madrid, 2-1. So the aggregate there is 2-1. Then Liverpool against PSG. Liverpool were hosted by PSG in PSG's home and they lost 2-0. So the aggregate is 0-2 as it stands. So let's take them one after the other and do our predictions. Alright, the first one is Liverpool versus PSG match predictions. Yeah, for tonight, UEFA Champions League quarter-final second leg on 14th April 2026, Paris Saint-Germain enters as heavy favorite to advance after a dominant 2-0 victory in the first leg. So the match prediction for this game, we're looking at a possible 1-1 draw. Yeah, we're looking for possible 1-1 draw. While the possibility of the night result, most agree that PSG 2-goal cushion and superior current form will see them through to the semi-finals. Yeah, so in terms of Liverpool win on the night, bookmakers slightly favor a home win for Liverpool. So acknowledging the Anfield factor and their strong home record. So in terms of PSG to advance, despite the odds for tonight 90 minutes, PSG is considered roughly 80 to 85% likely to qualify. Yeah, so we're also tipping for both teams to score also in this fixture. Yeah, so on aggregate, in terms of key match contests, PSG leads 2-0 following goals from Desire Doué and Vicha Kvaratskhelia in Paris. So the first leg dominance, Liverpool failed to register a single shot on target in the first leg and had only 26% possession, marking a systemic failure according to analysts. So in terms of fatigue and rest, PSG was granted a weekend off in League One to prepare, whereas Liverpool played a physical match against Fulham 1-2-0 just 3 days ago. Yeah, so we are looking at in terms of the team lineup and absentees. For Liverpool, Alisson Endo, Bradley Leone will be. They have they're absent. So then for potential impact players, Georgi Mamadashvili continues in goal. Curtis Jones is a doubt. Then looking at PSG, Fabian Ruiz, and Bradley Bacola may return from a ankle injury. Otherwise, a nearly full strength squad. Yeah, so that's what we're looking at in this one, and we're looking at also some just here and there possible lineup. 11, Mamadashvili for PSG, Szoboszlai, Konate, Van Dijk. For Liverpool, I mean to say, Kekes, Gravenberch, McAllister, Salah, Waits, Ngumoa, and Ekitike. Then for predicted PSG, we're looking at Safonov, Hakimi, Marquinhos, Pacho, Mendes, Zaire Emery, Vitinha, Neves, Doué, Dembele, Kvaratskhelia. So yeah, for these fixtures, we already know how strong PSG are. In our own prediction, making it 1-1 is just for that respect for Anfield and that record for the Liverpool team, the way they pull through when it comes to the home advantage. But PSG are actually, just like what I said in the first leg, what PSG has and the way the pattern, the way they play now, is very difficult for a team to break through. So we move on to the second one. Bayern Munich versus Real Madrid match prediction. Yeah, Bayern Munich are strong favorite to defeat Real Madrid in the second leg of their Champions League quarter-final on Wednesday, 15th April 2026. Yeah. So Bayern enters this home fixture with a 2-1 aggregate lead after a dominant first leg performance in Madrid. Goals from Harry Kane and Luis Diaz secured the away win, though a late strike from Kylian Mbappe kept Real Madrid's hope alive. So there's a possible prediction for this game. We're looking at Bayern Munich victory. Home win for Bayern Munich 3-1. Yeah. Home win for Bayern Munich 3-1. Because we're looking at, when you check the form and statistics breakdown as it stands, in recent form, Bayern Munich have won 5 of their previous game, unbeaten in 15. You can imagine. So, but for Real Madrid, they draw 1, lost 2, won 2. And they struggle away. So in terms of home and away, 5 wins in 5 UEFA Champions League home games for Bayern Munich. Real Madrid 5 losses in last 10 away games. So we look at top scorers for PSG. Harry Kane 54 goals this season. Kylian Mbappe 14 goals, 14 UEFA Champions League goals. Yeah, so that's the reality. With the team news and tactics, Bayern Munich Vincent Kompany's side is peak form, recently thrashing St. Pauli 5-0 to stay 12-point clear at the top of the Bundesliga, while they will miss Leonard Karl and Sven Ulrich due to injuries. Stars like Kane and Luis Diaz return to starting 11 after being rested. So for Real Madrid, Alvaro Arbeloa faces a crisis in defense and midfield. A key midfielder, Aurelien Tchouameni, is suspended, while Thibaut Courtois and Rodrigo remain out with long-term injuries. Jude Bellingham has declared himself fit, but the team defensive frailties were exposed in the first leg. So Harry Kane has found the net in 4 consecutive home matches, making him the prime candidate to score at any time. So like just like on our own side also, like we say, yeah, it's going to be a very difficult one for Real Madrid to actually pull this through in Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich, I don't know. The way I see Bayern Munich and their way of, the way they play as a team and what they possess, it's like the way I see PSG, you know. Like my prediction, I was like, it would be nice to see a PSG Bayern Munich final. You know, it would have made a lot of sense. It would have made a lot of sense. I'm telling you. So then another team I'm looking at that also falls a bit in that category, but also struggling, is Barcelona. So, but that is what it is. We'll move to the next one. Arsenal versus Sporting match prediction. Arsenal are heavy favourite to win their Champions League quarter-final second leg against Sporting CP on Wednesday, 15th April 2026. Yeah, the Gunners carry a 1-0 aggregate lead into the match at the Emirates Stadium following a late Kai Havertz winner in the first leg in Lisbon. Yeah. The prediction for this game, prediction lean towards an Arsenal victory and their progression to the semi-finals for the second consecutive year. Yeah. So the likely scoreline on our side is 1-0 or 2-0 win Arsenal. With our own win probability, we're looking at Arsenal win probability between 35% and 53% for this specific leg, with a much higher certainty. So it's definitely obvious that they will qualify. So yeah. So we'll be expecting a cagey opening as Sporting must score but cannot afford to concede early. Yeah, Arsenal defensive record 7 clean sheets in the European campaign suggests a low scoring affair on our own side. Yeah, looking at the key forms and key factors in this fixture, recent results, Arsenal 2-1, lost 2-1 to Bournemouth recently. Sporting won 1-0 against Estrela Amadora. In terms of CL record, Arsenal unbeaten in 11, 10 win and 1 draw. Sporting, their poor away record in Europe. Yeah, in terms of key player, Arsenal have Declan Rice, crucial for control. Sporting have Luis Suarez, 33 goals this season. Head to head, Arsenal never lost to Sporting in Europe. 3 win, 3 draw. Sporting beat Arsenal on penalties in 2023 UEL. So yeah, looking at the team's highlights, Arsenal fitness concerns remain for Bukayo Saka and Martins Odegaard, while Julian Timber is still out. Yeah, Eberechi Eze and Piero Incapié are reportedly fit for selection. Then on the side of Sporting CP, Captain Morten Hjulmand returns from suspension. However, they will be without Luis Guilherme and Fotis Ioannidis in this fixture. So yeah, obviously I see Arsenal winning this one, but unfortunately this might just be the for me that's the stage where Arsenal will just take a bow, in my own opinion. I don't know. I don't think there's anything much they will do after, but they will qualify and go through to the semi-finals. But I don't see them progress, because which team are they going to beat? There's no other team Arsenal can beat that is on this stage. I don't think Arsenal can beat Atletico Madrid. I don't think they can beat Barcelona. You know, let alone Bayern or Real Madrid. Like we are talking about, if this game turns around, any team now, I don't think Arsenal can be able to stand them. So let's move to the next one. Atletico Madrid versus Barcelona match prediction. Yeah, Atletico Madrid hosts Barcelona tonight, 14th April 2026, for the second leg of their UEFA Champions League quarter-final. Yeah. Atletico holds a 2-0 aggregate lead following a superior victory at the Spotify Camp Nou last week. Julian Alvarez and Alexander Scholars scored at the Rojiblancos, while Barcelona's Pau Kubasi was sent off. So in terms of head-to-head, recently, this is the 6th meeting between the teams this season across 3 competitions. On 8th of April 2026, Champions League quarterfinal first leg. Result: Atletico won Barcelona 2-0. On 4th of April 2026, La Liga, Barcelona won Atletico 2-1. On 3rd of March, Copa del Rey 2026 semi-final, Barcelona won Atletico 3-0. On 12th February 2026, Copa del Rey semi-final, Atletico won Barcelona 4-0. 2nd December 2025, for the La Liga clash, Barcelona won 3-1 against Atletico Madrid. So in terms of the team news, Atletico Madrid defender Marc Pubil is suspended. Jose Gimenez and Pablo Barrios are listed as injury doubts. Then for Barcelona, Pau Kubasi suspended due to the first leg red card. Yeah, they remain without Rafinha, Andres Christensen, and Marc Benel due to injury. Yeah. So Barcelona must win by at least 2 goals to force extra time, while Atletico aims to reach their first semi-final since 2017. Wow. So that is what it is for this one. That is what it is for this one. We already know it's actually a mountain to climb, but we know that Barcelona have what it takes. But in as much as on this channel we are Barcelona fan, but the truth must be said, we're looking at all things being equal, Barcelona winning 2-1, meaning Atletico Madrid goes through. Yeah, that's what we are looking at this game, 2-1, because you know what it takes. Even if Barcelona score 3 goals and Atletico Madrid scores 1, then it will lead to extended time. So it's actually going to be a strong one to crack, showing that following that Atletico Madrid are playing home. They are playing home and they are a very strong, formidable team to defeat while at home. So thank you guys for coming around. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Enjoy.